How to stop being an incel, how to stop hating women. When I was younger, I think with guys, when we're younger, we all love women. Oh my god, I want to talk to her. I want to like be around her. And then we kind of realize like a lot of these women are have high expectations. They're rude to us. They're bad. So we kind of start hating them. It's like the second phase. We go through that incel phase and we hate them and we hate them. And then I'm kind of on the third phase, which realizing that I don't hate women. I love women. She wants to talk cool. She doesn't want to talk cool. She wants to dance cool. She doesn't want to dance cool. When you're younger as a guy, your whole life is about women. That's just how we are. Every guy's like that. There's no shame. That's just how we are. We're programmed that way. Obviously, women are very beautiful to us, very attractive to us, but as we grow older as men, we kind of realize that it's time to make some money or it's time to do other stuff, and women don't have to be like the center of your life, right? But a lot of guys like we see, they don't grow past that phase. Oh, they become incels, right? They're like, I hate women. Women are hoes. Women are this. Women that. I can't get a girlfriend. This place is rigged. You look at these guys, they're not working out, they're not getting in shape, they're not fixing themselves, they're not grooming themselves. A lot of guys are like, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? There's a lot of immaturity in there too. But I think growing up with me, there was a phase where I started hating women. Um, I think it was like after high school. you know, I think maybe it was because I wasn't getting women, but also like I was really scared to talk to them. But now I'm more like secure in myself. You know what I mean? I've dated some girls. I've been around. I had sex. I just came to realize like women are not special. Um, Women are really, 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 my guys, not special. They're just like us. They're normal human beings. They poo, they shit, they pee, they burp. They're annoying as hell. They stink. They're just like us. You know what I mean? We're just so much on the sex that like everything goes away. But once you kind of realize that like you understand women better. But half the population is women. I think more than half of the population is actually women. So there's more women than men in this world. So you have to really understand, it's part of like life skills to understand like to not hate on women. Don't get it wrong, a lot of women are bad, man, especially in the West. Most of these girls are hoes, most of these girls are bad. But you need to realize that you need to speak to women in a respectful way. Don't be vulgar. Don't make sex comments, sexual comments. Don't make anyone feel uncomfortable. Talk normally. Don't be flirting with anyone. Don't be doing none of that shit, man. Forget all that bullshit. Go talk to this girl. Oh, fuck all that shit. Go to the gym, do your stuff, go this, work out, hit the gym, enjoy with your boys, have fun life. If a girl comes, comes. If it's not, it's not, bro. Get on your way. Don't make her your whole life. Don't make her your whole life. I mean, if you see a girl you think she's cute in the gym or outside, man, go up. Say hi, what up? What's your name? See her in Costco, Walmart, just whatever. It's not that big. Don't make it a big deal. For a lot of us guys, we make it such a big deal, like, oh, she said no, or she ignored me, or this. Man, it's whatever. It's many fish in the sea. But I'm just saying, like, it's not about getting girls. Even a lot of guys that get on girls, they hate on girls. These girls are hoes. They hate them. They don't marry them. They abuse them, misuse them. They break them. There's a lot of trauma we all have and insecurities and stuff like that. But we have to treat women better. I feel like the people that treat women bad, it shows a lot about themselves. I know because I used to do it too for some time, which is really sad to admit and bad to admit. But I'm just being honest. That's what this YouTube channel is about, bro. Just being honest, share my experiences to help you guys grow, learn, grow. If it's all fake stuff, then there's no point in this YouTube channel. You know, I think a lot of us, man, we go on YouTube, we see people, and we're like, this guy's so perfect. This guy's not, man. Everyone on YouTube, especially myself, we're bozos, bro. We're idiots like everyone else. We just picked up a camera, a mic, lighting, and there's a camera, there's lighting, there's a mic, and I'm just speaking. I'm just saying some shit. That's it. I'm not special. No one else is special. People think, oh, this guy has a lot of subscribers. This guy has a lot of followers. You're just a human, bro. We're just all human and we're all gonna die, and none of us know what life really is, and none of us really have it figured out. Even rich people, like, we all think, like, man, that guy has it figured out. No, he doesn't. You know, I think for a lot of us, this is all like a dream, this life. But I don't want to lose topic. I don't want to drift out. But yeah, like you don't want to be an incel, man. You do not want to be that guy. You do not want to be the guy. Because I used to be that guy, and that's not a good way to live your life. You know, don't be an incel, man. Just be normal. Women are normal like us. Yes, women do have higher values than us in the sexual marketplace. Um, yes, women don't need to put in as much work to get in relationships. It's very easy for them to have sex. I know. And that's what that used to bother me too. Like I have to do all this to kiss her hand or to get her attention. And as you get older, man, you kind of just realize like even a lot of guys, older guys in their 30s, they're still incels, but you just kind of realize like you just kind of live your life, man. And women have their own problems, depression and issues, and she doesn't have it figured out. She's just a human too. She remember too what really helped me to get rid of this whole incel crisis identity, that women didn't ask for all this power. Women didn't ask for guys to pay for their OnlyFans, or women didn't ask for guys to stare at them and to be like drooled upon. And they were just born in this life. They were women, we were men, and that was it. Kind of like if you're born poor or rich or black, white, in China and Canada and America, you get the point. So that's just how this life is, right? That's just how this life is, man. Just grow up a bit, just realize, man, if a woman really wants to talk, she's gonna talk. If she's not, she's not. Most of women are hoes. I'm telling you, most women are bad, but we're not focused on the bad. We're just gonna be focused on the good, right? And that's how we end up pushing our lives to do better. That's how we end up achieving great success. That's how we end up getting rid of that whole childish, toxic mentality, right? That's how we grow. That's how we grow. That's how we grow. And that's the whole thing about the human race. It's just evolution, growing and growing, growing and growing. But that's it for this one, guys.